The first thing most people associate with film photography is something old and obsolete. In the digital era, we look for speed and efficiency. We try to cut corners by getting the new thing, the fastest thing. Whether that be a new laptop, tablet, or a phone. It's quite normal for people to upgrade their phone for a latest processor, and most importantly, the camera. The most important spec on our new phones that we look out for is the camera. With the development of social media, we strive for the perfect image that we can share. We take for granted the amount of work the camera does to get that perfect image, and we lose that appreciation of photography, that manual process. Interestingly enough, my journey with film began with a record player. I was researching record players when I stumbled upon the analog subreddit. I was hugely intrigued by the beauty of film photography, its imperfections, the creativity of a process I'd never heard of before. I did more research and I looked around for cameras online, and I thought of all those cameras as some expensive and some outlandish luxury for actual photographers. So I gave up this pursuit, but that will not be my last encounter with film. A few years later, I was looking for a present to get my girlfriend for Christmas. She'd always have a disposable camera with her whenever we'd have a social occasion. Around the same time, I was talking to one of my friends on the bus when we got to talking about his photography. He'd been shooting film for a little under a year. He pointed me in the direction of a shop in town that I could get a film camera from, and he told me they were completely reasonably priced. I eventually went to the shop and came out with a camera and some rolls of film that I would give to my girlfriend as a present. But I had no idea how to use it, or how to teach her how to use it, so I asked my friend to show me how. After loading the film and learning the basics of manually operating the camera, I got my first roll back, and I was in love. It was just beautiful. Not perfect, but that's what I liked about it. From getting film to getting back scans and prints, the process. It was intoxicating. A few rolls, and a Christmas Eve later, I bought my own camera. I was already deep into film at this point, and I discovered the film that I love to use. A whole new world had opened up to me, a new hobby, and an appreciation. I'd no longer rely on the post-processing on my phone's digital camera. I now had a freedom of controlling the whole process. Which moves me on to the Mamiya RB67, a fully analog, medium format, Japanese workhorse, first being produced in the 1970s. It was a camera that I frequently saw pictures from, saw it on forums and even on YouTube videos. Unlike my 35mm camera, it didn't have any electronic components, and that was oddly freeing, of knowing that the only thing that could affect the end result is me. I've only gotten to shoot 3 rolls out of the RB, but only had one developed so far, due to the unforeseen global situation. But that roll of film showed me what this new format offered. The fidelity was incredible. The feel and the quality of the camera is incredible. I'm looking forward to using the camera more and more. Try to experiment with everything film, like developing my own film, and to ultimately become a better photographer.